So something I hear a lot is that like all our jobs are gonna get replaced by AI. And like maybe one day they will. But this is why I'm not really stressing about survey design. Typed into ChatGPT, I said, I hosted an event last week and like feedback from attendees. Can you write me a 5-question survey I can send out? That's not like the best instructions. I could be more thorough. I could be more detailed about what I want to know. But in my experience working with people, like they're being lazy. So like I tried to be like in the lazy state of mind, right? Here are the questions that I got back. How would you rate your overall experience at the event? Excellent, good, fair, poor. It's not that specific, but I didn't give it that many specifics. Do I like the excellent, good, fair, poor scale? Would I literally ever use it? No, I wouldn't. But like, it's not horrible, right? Like I could see people coming up with those categories. I like to use a little bit more like simple language, but like, let's keep going. Content and relevance. Love the topic. This is an important thing to ask. How relevant and informative did you find the content presented at the event? So what do I know from this question? I know that ChatGPT doesn't know that double-barreled questions are a no-no in survey design. You see, and that means you're asking about two things at once. It's asking about relevant and informative in one question. Survey design 101. That's bad. It's not following the survey rules. Like, why does this matter? Like, let's just like very relevant, informative, somewhat relevant and informative, neutral, not very relevant and informative, not relevant and informative at all. Here's the thing. You're grouping something being relevant and something being informative together. Something can be super informative, but not relevant to you at all. Something could be a very relevant topic and done in a way in which it's not informative. Do not group those two things together. This is a bad question. The neutral. You've seen my other videos. I'm not going to go into it, but come on, the neutral. Was it relevant or informative? Neutral? You know if it was or if it wasn't. No, it's a bad question. Question 3, organization and logistics. Again, makes sense to ask about this. How satisfied were you with the organization and logistics of the events? Then it gives some examples of what it means. Do I spy with my little eye? Another double-barreled question, organization and logistics. And like, let's be real, the difference between like registration process, the venue, scheduling, like those are all very different things. You would never want to ask about all of those in one question because it's challenging for people to answer. Maybe registration sucked, but the venue was amazing. What do I pick? How do you interpret what I pick? This is a bad question. It has a neutral in there again. Not a fan. Engagement, interaction, topic, makes sense. How would you rate the level of engagement and interaction during the event? Then it gives some examples. We're using the scale I don't like again, but what is that word again? A third double-barreled question. And if you like Kirsten, engagement, interaction, same thing. Okay, if you believe that, just pick one. Don't ask about both. One topic, one question. That's the rule. Wraps up with an open-ended suggestions for improving future events. That's okay. But if you had a big event, you would probably want to give some you would want to make a closed response and give some options for ways you might improve it and have people pick from those options because it'll be quicker and easier to analyze. And you might also choose to do that if like you can only change certain things, like only certain things are within your power to change. So you just want to know if people want any of those things. So overall, 3 out of the 5 questions are double-barreled, which signals to me ChatGPT doesn't actually know how to design a good survey. 2 have neutral, where neutral doesn't really make sense. Again, signal that doesn't know how to do it. And generally just like kind of weak answer choices. So like, no, I'm not worried about it replacing me. I would never send this survey out. Ever.